All right. Welcome, everyone. I know. I'm a little late. A little. Meant to be early. Got stuck talking to the wife. We'll give everyone just a little bit of time to trickle in. What are we going to do today? Well, I have some potentially cloud breaking changes. I say potentially, I mean most likely. Most likely. Cloud breaking changes. What else do I have? I think I'm going to talk a little bit about, let's see. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do with my Rust class. I think there's some stuff that we can do. I've gotten some feedback and I like it. So I'm going to talk about it and we're going to try to adopt it. Love it like our own. And see where that takes us. Let's see. I have this new setup. How do you guys like it? So I got it where the camera here is between my secondary monitor and my main monitor. So I'm trying this out because how this is set up now is when I want to make when I want to make a video for YouTube, I'm actually all set up. It actually takes me like 5 minutes, and I feel like this is great. Not that any of you are here to see my streaming setup, but I think this will be great. Because not only can I stream, but I can also now make a video fairly easy, even if it's a scripted video. So that's good. Let's see. So I think that's one thing. The other thing is we were talking about what I think I might do. So I've been doing this like Rust class. And what I think I'm going to try to incorporate it in with what we're doing with the live stream. Because Russell brought up a great point. I have a lot on my plate. I do. So I'm going to try to focus on making awesome things, and we'll see what that entails. Let's see. So that's what we're doing. Now, what we might actually do, what I've been looking at is if we go over here and we go ahead and look at my orgs here, go over here to the null channel. What I was thinking is we might do a new project here. So I had been doing them here in Notion, but I might do them here. So like, let's put this here as like a new project. And I can just consolidate them. Let's see, table or board. We're just going to do team backlog, features. We'll do features. And we're going to do this as live string. Live stream. There we go. There we go. This has some benefits. I like it. It's not the end all be all, but it definitely does some things nicely. And if we can keep everything in one place, maybe I don't need this. So we'll see. We'll see how it's going. We'll give it a try. And then we have like iterations. We can make new views and like edit these views to look different ways. So we'll see. Yeah, we can do like roadmap. We can do like board, table. There's a whole bunch of different types of things that you can do on how you sort them and whatnot. So yeah, we'll move the stuff here. I like that. All right. Let's see. What are we doing today? We are breaking production. So I did this, and this is not even complete, to be honest. This is not complete. And the reason this is not complete is we really need to change this to a stateful set and add storage. So I put this bot deployment here, and this needs to, this deployment here needs to change from a deployment to a stateful set, and it needs some resources. But in doing all of that, I actually got my infrastructure updated. So that's pretty sweet. So now all my infrastructure is managed by Argo. Or maybe will be. We'll see when we deploy this. Let's actually pull up Argo's. Let's see. Where did I... Is it 51? All right. Can't see my username and password. Safety box. Cool. So this is our Argo. We have our bot, our deployments, this is an app of apps. So you can see here in our null deployments, not what I meant to click, for additional resources, you can see that these are the applications deployed. Yeah, so we have the cloud, the web, the bot, the Prometheus stack. Let's, I think we should just apply this. I think that's what we should do. And by apply it, we don't have to apply it because we're doing GitOps. So let's see how it goes. Let's open up WesTerm. And good. No. Deployments, git add, git status. You can see what we did. So yeah, we did a lot. Basically, we added all of these infra. So these are all the things under infra. And then under the apps, we added an infrastructure app. And yeah. So now the thing, and this is something I've never done. All of this stuff was originally deployed manually. And so I'm not sure if Argo will adopt it automatically. That would be something I don't know how it deals with it. So I'm interested to see if there's going to be an adoption process. Like, I'm sure there's documentation on this, but I decided to do it the more exciting way. Because, like, worst case, we destroy the cluster and all the deployments here are right here in this file. So, yeah, this is going to be fine. Git now what we have to do is wait. This should tell us that it is, we can tell it to manually check. Saying it's healthy? No. I might have broken it though. That is a real possibility. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I need to hit this sync. Synchronize from head. Yep. Synchronize. One warning. That's better than I thought. Repeated resource. Okay, that might be okay. We'll give it a second. So we have this. Let's see. This is the live manifest of it. So it's in progress redeploying the bot. There's a new image of the bot. That's what that's happening. Who knows what I have done though. I actually think I like this view better. No, maybe I like this view better. I'm not sure. This is kind of a known sync failure, so it's fine. Warning. Actually, let's check on our cluster. So, yeah, this was okay. So there's a replica set that hasn't stopped yet. That's what the warning is. Oh. Tisk. Actually, this is, I know what's wrong. Let's actually check the logs on this. I think I know what's wrong. I didn't update a secret that I was supposed to. I knew this was gonna happen. Kubectl. Let's see. Logs. I always put pod with this, but logs are only pods, so we'll just do that. So we're not going to get any logs on that because it hasn't actually started yet, which makes sense. Let's see. We Okay, yeah. That's what I was going to say. It didn't get a secret that I said to mount in it. So last time, so we have secrets in here. Secrets aren't managed here. And so I didn't actually update the secret with the guild ID that it needs. So kind of an expected failure. Is there a dark mode for this? I keep getting flashed. It's like very abrupt when I flip over to it. Let's 1 second. I don't want to show any secrets. Project cluster, come on. Dark mode. No dark mode. I know this looks beautiful. All right, well, we're just going to have to take the strobing lights. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. So to fix this, we just need to update the secret. I can't do that on camera, and you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to. I'll just leave it for right now. There's real no. Right, because as you can see, when we made this deployment, we told it that it was not optional. So it's going to map this. Let's actually look at the manifest. I think that will be good. For anybody that's new to Kubernetes, that's just joining. Let's see. So here, this is where we mounted the different things, and I mounted the guild ID. So it's coming from. Oh. Well, this is wrong anyways. So if you look at the dichotomy of, I don't know if I can show you this very easily. Let me look and make sure that I'm not actually showing the secrets. I think I can show it without showing. No, it's going to be base 64 encoded. Let me see if online there's a good example of. I know that there is. Let me find a good example of what these secrets look like. Kubernetes secrets. Sorry, I actually don't want to show those keys, or else I would just show you those. But here we go. This will be a fine example. Well, that's a pod spec. That's a pod spec. Where's a secret spec? Do they not have a secret spec? Okay, here's a secret spec. And these are base 64 encoded, but like again, that doesn't mean a whole lot. So we have our username and we have our password. These are what we're talking about here. But the name of this secret is my secret. So that's what this secret ref name is looking for. It's looking for my secret. That's the name of the secret. So here, this was looking for guild ID, or the secret ref here is looking for this guild-ID, but it's actually in this null bot token. This null bot token has two. It has, it's the same as this, the username and the password. It has a token and a guild ID. So really, this should be this null bot token. Probably should have been named tokens, except we only had one at the beginning. Yeah. He's gonna leak the secret. I wish I could say that you were wrong, but I think I've leaked the secret more often than I would like to admit to. Enough that resetting my token is actually a known thing for me. Like I know how to do it pretty well now. I can do it pretty quickly, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so that's what I screwed up there. That's not a big deal. So let's actually this might fix it. So let's just push this. So Russell, so since you're on, I think I like the idea a lot, and I'm just gonna keep doing this while I'm talking to you a little bit. I think I like the idea what you were saying a lot. Now I have two ways of doing this. I also wanted to thank you for like the honest feedback and the support. That's fantastic, and it's good feedback. Sometimes I just have to humble myself first to see it. So sometimes I push back, but I think I like the idea, and I see it unfolding one of two ways. The first way is I could make every Tuesday and Thursday the first half an hour pure. I'm going to do the class live and get people's feedback and questions and just like mess around with it. And then I can record the video like right afterwards. And then I can spend the other half of the time, an hour or so, just doing random stuff that I need to get done anyways. Whether it's making stuff on the doing some open source, whether it's working on assembly line or something like it, or if it's working on, Legion or any of those other things, and just move on to working on those things. That would be one way to do it. Or it could be that I just do it every Thursday. The one thing that doing it twice a week would be a lot of work to prepare for, I feel like. The first ones are easy. The first 10 I could do every two a week, easy. After that, then I don't know. It becomes a little bit more vague. But I mean, if we're working together through it live, maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. So that's why I wanted to talk to you about. What was I doing? I committed. Okay, git push. Oh, I could have just pushed. There we go. This might work. Oh, and I was thinking, just to be consistent, I might move. I might move this stuff here. I think I can. Oh, I need to make it public. There we go. So I think I might do that. Just this keeps it all in one place, which is nice. Um, this is I like Notion, but I also like having fewer tools. So I think this is what I'm going to do. They have a dark theme in here, don't they? I feel like I have a dark theme, but maybe they don't. So I might move, yeah, the work and stuff that I was going to do over into here. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's try synchronizing it. There we go. There we go. So sometimes it gets into the degraded state because of the last one, and it hadn't actually synced yet. I think by default, don't quote me on this, Argo CD syncs every, I want to say it's 60 seconds. It might be even longer than that, though. So don't panic to see it. It's probably not the end of the world. All right. That does mean, actually, though, I think we can award anathema points. Oh, although each deployment's going to break or going to reset. That's a little bit lame. Right, and obviously we can always, like, my goal was always to pause after the 10th lesson. The 10th lesson, I need to, like, polish it up a little bit more and go through exactly what and how they're going to learn the different things. The second part was to make a gRPC and HTTP REST server. And it was basically going to be based off of my Lights REST server. And we're gonna add gRPC to it, but I need to polish it up some. And there's definitely some lessons that I've like listed, but I need to actually polish those up as well and make sure that they're really good. And I feel like during those breaks is when we can sit and like program some, and like I like doing this stuff. So I'm gonna work on it, and I if what I'm doing isn't working, just speak up and we'll mutate it and mess around with it a little bit. Okay, this is looking good though. This is looking good. That one's terminating. This one's running. Anathema points will be working now. They will be reset when we go to a stateful set. This did not deploy the stateful set. Now, this is actually missing one thing that I was kind of expecting. I did this infrastructure deployment, but you know what? I made this application, but I don't know. So it should be picked up. This infrastructure. Oh no. I'm an idiot. All right, 1 second. I was gonna say I didn't see a new one, and so this is actually a smart thing on Argo CD. It didn't replace the other one. It was a little bit smarter than that. This one is. All right. This is also another thing. If you see these destinations in the future, we're going to actually split out. We're going to have two clusters where there's going to be a control plane and a data plane. And this is actually where we'll start using those destinations of where those things are actually supposed to be running. Did you? I apologize. Like I was throwing some of those things out there, and I hope that you understand. Like I throw out projects in like. I didn't mean like, well, why don't you just use the gRPC client, like that Kubernetes, the CRI? Like I was reading back on that, and I was like, I hope that wasn't awfully rude of me. I just know that I've used it in the past and seem to have success with it. Build kit is actually really nice, though. It's a shame that it doesn't. Oh, what? Let's see. Let's go over this application really quickly. Just make sure. Yep. Argo CD in cluster infra, not cloud deployments, infra overlays prod, deployments infra overlays prod. Beautiful. Repo URL is this repo. Good, good, good. Target revision is the main branch. Sync policy, automated, prune, true, allow empty, true, self heal, true. Okay. Next issue. So now with this change, we should actually see another square. We should have another square called infra. Now what we can do is this is the null deployments. This is like the app of apps. This is this one here, the null deployments, and this one is the one that's managing all those other ones. So we can actually just sync this one, and that should basically force sync everything down. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Now this is where I don't know how this is going to handle it. So as I had talked about, it doesn't own the things that were deployed here. And so maybe it gets really angry. I'm going to give it some time to sort itself out. Oh, wait. This looks like I screwed up the customize. Well. Well, this was probably actually me. So if you see something that looks like this is screwing up customize. So what we're going to do really quickly, I wanted to get on from this because I actually wanted to show you something from Legion, Russell, that I've done. And I want to know your thoughts because I both love it and hate it at the same time. Like, one of the things that gets me in trouble all the time is I get too fancy for my own pants. You know what? I don't have customize on here, do I? I bet you I don't. So I'm on a new machine for any of you just joining in. I haven't really customized it. You know what I need to do? I need to use raw code's machine builder thing because that would be fantastic. I think he said that he resets his machine once a month. I was like, I don't know that I'm going to do that. I don't know that I'm going to do that. My machines are my babies. Comptia. Yeah, is that how he said it? Comptia? It almost sounded like he was choking on something. I need to give it a try. All right, let's see if we can't. I haven't actually updated it this week, so probably on stream is not the best time to do that. Oh my gosh. At least we're getting customized. Okay, well, while we're doing that, let me go and pull Legion while that's happening so that at least I'm prepared. I haven't pulled Legion on this computer yet. I'm working on a logo for it. I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, I guess I already did get it. Never mind. I lied. I lied. All right. Let's see how this is going. He also mentioned a multiplexer in his like command line tools. I need to go check that out. I need to get that. Zengeli, that's what it was. Or Zenje. I don't know. J's, people should stop using J's. They're super confusing. Um, I'll install that as soon as this is done. Oh, 261. That's a little scary. So it looked really nice because I've always, and this is where like I feel inadequate as a Linux person. I always get into your standard multiplexer and I'm like, I don't know what button to press now. I don't know which one. All right, 1 second. What's wrong with this? 1, 2, 3, 1 through 3, or 4, or repo name. Packages to exclude. Uh-oh. I love how there's only one option. There's only one option, but it gives me options 1, 2, 3, or 1 through 3. And that's fantastic. All right, checking for conflicts, checking for inner conflicts. Packages to clean build. I'm just going to clean build all of them. Yeah. Is this causing problems because it's the terminal that I'm actually using? Is that what's the problem is? So in that case, I'm just going to do none. Packages clean build none. I'll wait to do this. And I'll do it from the other terminal. Oh wait. No, it shouldn't be the case. It's just a yay package. Well, I took care of it, I think. I took care of it. I took care of it. It's working. I didn't just destroy my machine, hopefully. Okay. So what I want to talk to you about, Russell, is these plugins. These plugins. One of the things, and I don't know if I'm going to abandon this or not. One of the things that I set forth to do was I liked the idea of Legion being able to be a single binary. But I love the concept of the extendability of things like, shoot, you could even write your own API server if you wanted to. Each of Kubernetes parts could be written by their own. So you could run your own kubelet. You can run a custom kubelet. I think you actually did that. Oh, okay. So I wanted to do that with Legion, but I wanted Legion to not suffer from the holy crap, I have 20 things to run scenario. Like the complexity of Kubernetes and the number of pieces of software that have to work together in tandem is kind of mind blowing to me. Like it's fine. It's not mind blowing. I actually understand it quite well, but I hope you get my point there. And so one of the things that I thought would be really cool was to make it a single binary. Could we do it single binary and still have that flexibility? And so then I came in with basically plugins. This is my way of doing it, these plugins. Where instead of having a scheduler, I wrote a plugin scheduler. Okay, that's done. Let me go ahead and install this little thing here. It's called, let me copy and paste it. Oh, why did we install Customize? That's the question. We installed it to basically try the same thing that we were doing over here, so we can see how this fails. So sometimes when you're running here, this gives you this, and this is very hard to read. It says there's no such file or directory, -- base with git. So again, it's a customized issue. I screwed it up somewhere, but this is I need to dash build. Wait, I did do a dash b. 1 second. I did. Oh, it's not a dash b. It's just build. Sorry. All right, yeah. So let's see. Infra base. Okay, so symlink failure on not cloud deployment interbase. Lstat on the infra base. No such file or directory. Oh wait, deployments infra base has no. Oh, I know what happened here. Okay. So what we need to do here is in infra there is no base. That's right. There's another overlays because this has a bunch of stuff. So was that infra overlays prod prod, and here we just said go to base, which doesn't exist. Well, this was not well thought out by the person that wrote this quickly. This was not well thought out. Who did this? This overlays is just going to dump you here and look for a folder called base. That is not. I thought that I wrote a. I thought that. Oh, I did. I did it in the dev, not the prod. Okay. Well, I was going to say, I thought I remember doing this. I did. This is why code review is important and just not winging it. Have you guys ever seen the Aquabats? Have you got. Okay, 1 second. If you guys ever hear me say the words winging it, this is what should come to mind. I don't have the sound piped through yet, so you can't hear it. But I'm going to give you a link. I believe this is rated PG. It's almost up there with my content. Almost up there with it. Not quite. Not quite. Let's see. You need features to turn them on or off, or you'll need to make libraries and load them, maybe dynamically. So that is actually what I did, was I made libraries and loaded them dynamically. Having one big binary seems nice, but it also means you need to pass args per usage, and then people will still need to know on what node it needs to run as a node manager. The VS Code font is small. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. All right. Yeah, that is. I'm sorry. Now what I do up here is do font size, and then there's a couple of them. So we'll turn this to 36. This one was a little smaller, so we'll do 32. $67. Debug console, we'll do that to 36, the same. Markdown preview font size 22. Terminal will be 34. Tailwind CSS root font size. I don't know what this means. I hate Tailwind. We're just going to make this 36. All right. Seems good enough. We'll save that. Is that better? Oh. Ah, you shouldn't have. The only thing that gets me is this side panel. I don't know how to change its size. Is that in the preferences too? So here I can scroll in and out, or no, it's control plus or, oh, that also makes the side panel larger too. Okay, so I should make the font smaller again. Why did you tell me to make my font larger? I feel like you're just lying to me. $24. We'll just go with 24, 54, 24, 4. Terminal at 24, 24. All right, stop tricking me into things. So I didn't think about the zooming. I'm glad that it actually makes this side panel larger. That's nice. All right. All right, now, since that's done, this will fix itself and it will sync. Let's go ahead and just kick that off. Let's synchronize. Go for it. Actually, all we needed to do is synchronize this. Not bad. Sync this. Oh, select at least one resources. All of them. Why doesn't it give me any resources? Oh, it doesn't have any resources because it doesn't know what it is yet. Okay, we'll wait for the null deployments to synchronize it out. There we go. There we go. That's going. Let's talk about this. Yeah. Let's open folder. And we're going to open Legion. So this is what I did. This is what I did with Legion, is I did plugins that were compiled. And basically, if you look at like any of these, what happened was that, and like this was actually pretty cool, or at least I think it's pretty cool. But again, maybe I'm getting too smart for myself. Like there was this CRI runtime plugin, basically that I made. So you can see I'm including common. Um, so that's coming from the common plugin run-in. So basically, I would make these interfaces that you can update. So yeah, in here we can do plugins, and you can see runtime, and this is the runtime plugin. So basically, um, that's the idea. That was the idea. And then if you wanted to make your own plugin, that was fine. You just come in here and implement this, and then I can actually run it. So I had two different plugins, one for scheduler and one for the runtime. The scheduler is actually not implemented. Like these are just the basic ones that I require for plugins. And this is just its name. I haven't made a scheduler for Legion. The runtime is a little bit more thought out, at least. For what you need. And then I have this pretty nifty way of loading and unloading plugins. I just don't know if this is the right way to go. I thought that, I feel like 99% of people don't want to load a custom plugin. And then I feel like the few people that do won't mind this, won't mind needing to write a custom Rust thing. I mean, really, you probably could do it in any language as long as you tied it in. That might be difficult. Um, I'm so full of myself. Like anybody's going to actually check out this code and try to use it. Younger me is so fantastic. So I don't know. I'm still torn on this because I like the idea of this, and then we can look at like the plugin loader. Um, I made a plugin manager that just like, yeah, really it should be able to run anything that compiles to Wasm. Actually, we could do that. Or actually, somebody could make a plugin that is just a Wasm interface. Like that's the cool thing about it. Like it would have to be in Rust, but like as long as that Wasm thing just translates it, that's absolutely correct. So, anyways, I thought that it was pretty cool. And then there's this runtime plugin manager. It's not fully fleshed out. It's pretty simplistic here. But the whole idea was like it would manage the different plugins that were loaded and the capabilities of those plugins. So the one cool thing about the one thing I say the one cool thing, but the one cool thing that I think is cool is that I love containers, and I think they're super valuable, and think they're super useful. I think there's also value for things that aren't containers. Like too often I see daemon sets that have escalated privileges in their containers, which basically give them root on the system. And then my question is, why is it in a container if that's what you wanted to give it? You just stripped away the container part of it. And so I mean, there is some packaging, you could say, like the file system of it, but you're really, if it's really just like you're running a function, it doesn't. Anyways, the idea of this was that I was going to use promise theory. And so basically, when a new task, a new workload was requested, the servers would make promises that they would run it and whatnot. And if a server failed to, that would go against their score and whatnot. And so like you'd be able to track like servers that weren't being able to keep up with what they were asking for. No, I haven't looked at her Airy, Airy, Ari, Ari, I don't know how to pronounce it, but no, I haven't looked at it. Cool. I'll have to give it a check. Give it a look. Oh, same as Aura. Okay. I'll have to look at it. I have not seen it. The idea behind this was that, yeah, it would be able to run any of them. That's not my only gripe with Kubernetes. Don't get me wrong. I didn't do all of this just because I'm limited to containers. Like I said, I like containers. I do think that there's reasons, even if it's just that you have a legacy system on VMs and you'd prefer to use it with Kubernetes with all your new stuff. I feel like that would be nice. Oh, you piece of garbage. I'll be right back. Sometimes I do hate Firefox. You should never have to restart. You should never be forced to. All right. Is on a mission to be the most loved and effective way of managing workloads on a node. Our hope is that by bringing a better set of controls to a node, you can unlock brilliant higher order distributed systems in the future. Deploys a memory-safe runtime daemon, process manager, and PID1 initialization system to remotely schedule process containers and virtual machine, as well as a set of node configuration, like networking storage. So system provisioning and enterprise workload isolation technologies. So this is almost like a custom runtime. It's not a workload scheduler. Just a runtime daemon. Now, if I'm understanding this properly, this is actually cool because Aura could actually be the endpoint for Legion, right? Because Legion's all about clustering machines and scheduling across lots of machines. Like that's its major goal. So this is actually pretty cool because if this is what I'm right, it's like the kubelet, but not for containers. And I'm actually kind of excited about this because if this is what I think it is, this could be a really fantastic plugin. Is the one that I officially support. Like I was going to like target one, like I was just going to do containers because why the crap not? It's the easy one to target because I know them the best, and just go with that. But maybe I'll target this Aura. I'm gonna call it Aura. Okay, so I'm calling it Aura. Don't hate me. Chris Nova can hate me. I do believe that I am not their favorite person in the world. But I'm gonna call it Aura until somebody tells me otherwise. I think this could actually play really well with Legion, because this honestly kind of is part of the place where I stop to. I mean, I am interested. I like running workflows. That's fine. But at the same time, I wasn't going to spend a ton of time. So maybe my plugin that I do for my workflow flow is this. So instead of this garbage, I'll have to see if I can't get her to talk to me about it some. Weeby Wizard, what's up? How are you? So I think my first plugin here, instead of this garbage that I did for the Docker and CLI here, I think I'll do an Aura plugin. Well, I kind of actually, let's see if I broke my cloud. I don't know if I did. Hey, it's still serving. It is still serving. I'm sorry. I am. You know what? I love designing resilient systems, and I especially love it when they're more resilient than I give them credit for. When I legitimately am a bad steward and uh, pretty much. Let's see. Do I have Discord up? I do. I do have Discord up. I want to see if my bot's up. I'm going to test it really quickly. 1 second. Ooh, and it might actually be the newest version. Let's see. All right. Who needs some anathema? I think Russell does. Uh-oh, I don't think the bot's up. The bot is not up. I need to get somebody to write me some custom emotes. That's what I need to write me. Everything's code in my language. In my language. Oh, holy crap. In my world. I don't know what state it is in. I have it's capable. That's fine. I mean, neither is Legion isn't either. So I mean, that's fine. All right. Yep. Then all bots broken. So it wasn't as entirely resilient as I thought it was. Well, it says it's running. I feel lied to. I feel lied to. But like seriously, check this out. I've tried to give anathema points. Oh, actually, let's test this out. Let's do this. Wait. Can we ping? Ooh, it is working. It's there. The command section of it is not working though. Interesting. I wonder if I gave it the wrong guild ID. So all of these required guild IDs. And I put a guild ID in a secret. And I'm wondering if I gave it the wrong guild ID for the other channel that I did the last time. Possibly. Possibly. Mm. Mm. Well, that's okay because we got to change it to a stateful set anyways. I'm going to do that here soon. Probably. Yeah, no, anathema for you yet. All right. Yeah, no, this is okay. So then my next question is, do I go down this plugin, even if it's for Aura? Do I go down the plugin path? So, Aura would, I believe one of my things in this plugin here was like capabilities. Let's see. Actually, yeah. I think I would do it differently now. This was a younger, stupider me. So like 10 minutes ago. Whereas basically there was going to be a list of requirement of functions required for like VMs. So this one was required for both VMs and containers. These were just for a workload. So basically not a VM. And basically the idea was that on a plugin load, it would say what functions it had available to it. So Aura would say, the Aura plugin would say, I have these functions available to me. And, however they deal with them, I don't care. And that's how I would use that plugin. The cool thing is, with promise theory, the whole idea behind promise theory and the workload requesting its work or saying what it will, basically when I'm going to say the control plane, but Legion doesn't have a control plane. When the control plane gets a piece of work to work on, all of the machines vote to run it. And through that voting process, somebody gets awarded to run it, or a group of machines get to run it. If it's a deployment with multiple things, a deployment gets to. And the cool thing is that the only machines that will vote are the ones that have the plugins that will actually work. So when you make a workload and you say that it needs to be a VM, only the machines with the VM plugins will work, which is actually really cool because it means inherently it will only schedule to, and the scheduler is based off of this promise theory is basically what it comes down to. Inherently, it will schedule on only things that are capable of running it. So I think it's actually a pretty cool system that I have devised. But we'll see. I have some videos that I'm gonna make on them. But anyways, what do you think about this plugin system? Should I scrap it and go the Kubernetes way, where there's a bunch of different systems, or should I, which seem harder and easier at the same time? It would be easier for people to implement X in a different language, just completely whatever language you'd like. It would be easier. But it would be more work for the people that don't want to run a custom anything. Which I feel like is most people. Most people don't sit in the kubelet and say, I'd like to run a custom scheduler. And while I'm at it, I'd like to replace the kubelet while I'm there, and the API server, I'd like to replace the API server. I just don't feel like that's many people. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Russell. So, like, let's say you have Aura and Docker. which one gets to run it? I think you could say that it's a setting. Like there's some, it's alphabetical. If you don't specify which one is the dominant one. But then at the same time, if Aura and Docker were both installed, that seems like a misconfigure, because even if you have an order, so let's say you do it alphabetically, it's only ever going to use that. It's never going to fall over to the other one, I guess, unless if for some reason Docker stopped working, you could fall over then. Like you could have one as a fallover. Is that a case? Is that a use case? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, I got shunned for replacing the API server and clustered. Oh no, I replaced the scheduler, not the API server. I replaced the scheduler. So it gave a Lord of the Rings quote for why it couldn't schedule it. And the reason it couldn't schedule it is the only thing in the scheduling method was the Lord of the Rings quote. Anyways, that's one thing we have to work on is, do I do the plugins or not? I think you have a good question there, Russell, on whether or not you could have two that provide containers. In my mind, originally, right. So that's basically what would happen so in my mind, what would happen is if you have the default is this, I'm going to say the default plugin is Aura. And it comes bundled in, you just deploy it. If you load another plugin, that is the new default, and it's just going to use that. And so in my mind, there was only ever going to be two plugins. There's going to be the default plugin and whichever one you load. I wasn't thinking of supporting loading multiple plugins for the workflow runner. And the case would be then is I will use your plugin unless if it returns an error, and then I'll use the default. Or maybe that's configurable where you can fall over to the default or not, because I think some people would just want to use their plugin. Yeah. So for the Rust class, not tomorrow, Thursday. So is this a drop-in to a folder job, or would it need to be configured in YAML? Don't hate on YAML quite so much. I haven't decided. Right now, it's a drop in a folder. I think it could be configured in TOML, since it's in Rust. TOML. We'll configure in TOML. Actually, it'd probably be YAML, because some of these things I think is nice to support just for people that are coming from one to the other. If you're already familiar with YAML, you can continue using YAML. Right now it's a drop in a folder. That's how it works. That's what I don't know, Russell. That's what I don't know. How do we want to handle that? I feel like there's a bunch of valid ways. I was going to say, like, I don't have every answer. I haven't thought, when I say that I've thought about this and I like the idea a lot, it doesn't mean that I have every part of that idea thought through really well. And this is one of them. I don't know. If you had asked me, you would only load one plugin, but this is actually a really good thing to bring up. And this is why I love this is why I love code reviews. This is why I love, the water cooler. It's because sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I hadn't been thinking about what if they dropped 2 plugins in there. I don't even know what it would do right now. I think it would just pick one and it would just use that one. It would use the first one loaded. Or maybe it would, I think it would use the second, whatever's the last loaded would be the one that it would use. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it would do. Yeah. Let me check on our deployment really quickly. Let's see. Firefox. This is what I was wondering if sync would... Wow, it actually synced more than I thought it was going to. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Okay. This did so much better than I thought it was going to. I'm super proud of it. Okay, 29 error warnings and 1 error is actually not great. Really not great, actually, now that I think about it. I think a lot of these warnings are going to be like mutating webhooks. Like, I think Cert Manager is pretty bad about mutating webhooks. And so they'll take a little bit of time to clean up. Basically, what happens with these, and you got to be really careful with them, is a controller will mutate them when you bring them into the cluster. And thus, they're always out of sync with what Argo thinks they need to be. So basically, you have to define places where it's okay to be different. It's a little bit of a pain. I agree. I agree. Out of sync. Let's see what the diff is. Why are the labels? Oh no. Oh no. Don't do this. Oh, it's just a label. It's not the namespace. Interesting. Why did it not sync it? Could it not sync that? That should be fine to change the label. I'm okay with that. It was originally deployed with the null web. Let's do all. I feel like that should have sunk. Sank. Synced. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. This is where we'll see the secrets. Yeah, probably. If I had to guess, right here is where we'll see them. Failed to sync. Let's see. Why? Tell me more. Obviously, this was a lie. Obviously, I lied to myself. All right. Let's see. Ah, this is literally what I was going to tell you. This right here was what I said at the beginning was I didn't know if there was like an adoption process. I've never done this where something was applied outside of Argo CD and then you tried to manage it with Argo CD. And this is literally what's happening is it's saying it's a shared resource warning. Literally all of these are. This is beautiful. Okay, so now Argo CD shared resource warning. I just want to force apply it. I want to force adoption. Okay, I don't want to do anything like this. That's not what I want to do. I just want to force. I want to force. I want to say, don't worry about it. Oh, wait. I just went crazy. Is there, when we're syncing here, when we do, let's sync again. Let's sync. There's options here. Ooh, this is a, do we just do this right here? I feel like there should be a slightly less worrisome one, but I feel like this is what we want right here. The resource will be synced using kubectl replace command that is potentially destructive access. My bad. This. There you go. It seems a little foreboding, but I guess that's what we're here for, right? We're here to see the fireworks. We're here to see what happens when you do replace. Oh, wait. It says force right here. Can I just do this up here? Ah, this is maybe the better option. I'm going to try with force first before we hit replace. Right, actually, that's the beauty of this whole system is literally if my entire system goes down, it's all in Git. I can redeploy this on Linode or DigitalOcean. It might take me an hour to like set up some of the base infrastructure stuff, but once we get this base infrastructure in there, literally all I have to do is get the cluster, install Argo CD, install the secrets, and then boom, done. All right, sync failed again. So that didn't work. So let's force didn't work. So let's just hit it with a hammer. Hit it, sledgehammer. Oh, it failed again. How did it fail so fast on me? Did you even try? Did you even try? It really doesn't want to. It really doesn't want to adopt things that it didn't deploy. My goodness, that was disappointing. I did. Can I do replace and force? Let's do that. Come on. Come on. Wait. Did that actually work? Or wait. Uh-oh, maybe I actually broke it. I might have actually broken it now. Oh no. Oh. I think I'm logged out. I think it reset my password. I think that's what it did. Everything is still running. So that's good. I like to, you know, I like being a man of my word. I did say I was going to break it. Absolutely ended up breaking it. It might just be my password. So server.secret key is missing. Server.secret key is missing. I did force reset it. And one of the things that we did here was, oh, this is Legion now. Thank you for putting the open folder dialog behind. You are a gem. One of the things we did was manage Argo CD using Argo CD. And Argo CD by default deploys a secret key into the cluster that is used. So what I need to do, I think, is write a customization over top of this. Actually, it probably means what is the default username and password for Argo at this point? What is default username and password? Whoa, that's not password. For Argo CD. Stack Overflow. Come on, save me. All right, let's see if we can't log in with this. Let's see if we can't log in. Okay, but I need to log out. It won't let me log out. Log out. I can't log out. Ah, good point. Cleared my cookies. I don't actually know how to do that. Cookies, privacy and security. Should I know how to clear my cookies? I don't do a whole lot of web stuff, so I know. Let's see. Clear data. There we go. I knew it was in there. Did I not clear all of them? Sign me out. Okay, I think I have Chromium on here. I'll just start there. Chromium 10.1.1.51. Not secure. We probably should make a cert for that at some point. All right, Argo is just doing this. Failed to load data. Please try again. All right. So let's see. It's Argo system, right? No, it's Argo CD. Let's see. Is anything looking wrong here? Oh, we have some pending. This is fine. It has 2 of them. And just their Redis. Yep, that's fine. It only has 2 servers. The reason this is I only actually have 2 servers in this, 2 nodes that it can deploy to. So, and it's tainted not to run on the same one. So this is all running. Fine. We have our load balancer service, which it obviously is hitting. What have I done? So in the future, there is a storage tab on the dev tools that shows all the cookies for the domain you are looking at. Oh. Why do you always tell me these helpful things after I do the unhelpful thing? I just cleared all the cookies. Got them all. I don't do a job half done. All right, but why is this not working anymore? It looks fine. We have the application controller, the Dex server, the Argo CD servers up and running. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Let's actually get the one of this. This one's been running for 61 days, which is probably wrong if it got redeployed. Let's actually just destroy this. Check it out. Let's see if it works now. Nope. I thought it might work. It's not quite ready, but we did get the restart out of it. So if any of you aren't familiar with Kubernetes, this is controlled by a deployment. So you can see down here that this Argo server is managing this. So it's going to restart it if it sees that the deployment is asking for 2. That's why you can do that. Now, if you deployed just a pod and you called delete on it and there was no replica set or anything like that, it's going to go away forever. Anyways, just for any of you new to Kubernetes. Also, please feel free to ask questions if you have them. All right, let's actually check the logs of this. It's up and well, maybe it didn't come up and running again. Maybe now it will work. It's up and running now. A little turd basket. Let's check the logs. Let's see. Unable to parse update. Server.secret key is missing. What was that secret that we looked up? Let's see. Let's see. This was the Argo CD initial admin password secret. And this is in the... Let's actually check all the secrets. So we have the Argo secret and the Argo admin's initial admin. So this is the one that's interesting here, is this server secret key. Actually, let's check out the deployment on this. I'm starting to wonder if it already ticked over that it's not the initial deployment, but then the server key got set. Oh, look at this. The age of this one, Argo CD secret, is a young age. Aha. This one's 127 days old. This one's 9 minutes. I think I see our problem. All right. So let's go ahead and look at what this has. Okay, so this is our certs. It's not a really good stream for me unless I leak at least some sensitive data. And this should be our base 64 encoded username and password. Admin password. So the log here is saying, I'm able to parse updated settings, server.secret key. So it seems like it's failing to parse this. Server.secret key. Seems to be there. Let's see where it's trying to pull it from. So let's describe this deployment. These are internal certs, so I'm actually not too fussed, but we can also rotate these certs. This almost feels like a episode of Clustered, except that I did it to myself. Or not secret. Deployment. Oh, great. I have deployment there twice. Actually, you know what I might want to do? Instead of describe, I actually just want to do get. And oh YAML. I want to see what this, here we go. So we have this key TLS certs, path TLS, key. Oh, okay. Well, I was expecting it to actually be, oh. Argo Argo CD repo server TLS. Okay. I feel like this isn't a password reset. I'm happy to try this. I'm happy to try this. So we'll try this. I feel like it's not a password reset because it's saying it failed to read the file, but the file's there. This was not what I expected to break. Honestly, I expected other things to break. Let me try this. All right, so we're patching the secret, the Argo secret. That's what we were looking at. The data, the admin password to null, and the admin like password imtime. Okay, to null. That's in the namespace Argo CD. Let's try it again. Okay. No. Oh, I thought we were so close. I thought since we got a new oh, maybe I need to restart the server. Okay. Let me actually read that. Let's see. To reset the password, you might remove admin password and admin imtime keys from the Argo secret and restart the API server pod. Password reset on pod name. The password will be the pod name. Okay, okay. So what we need to do here then is get all. All right, so we need to reset these pods here. I don't know why I did all. I'm a dum-dum. Get pods. We just want the pods. Oh, man. I did namespace, but then I did a dash. I'm just throwing every... There we go. This is what I wanted. This is these two. Okay. All right, that one's down. Here goes one more. We'll give them just a little bit of time to get back up. I should have asked ChatGPT to do this for me. It would have been better. I think Thursday I'm going to switch back to tab 9. We've given the one a go. Let's see. All right, we're back up and going here. Beautiful. Let's hit that refresh button. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, now it's just wholly angry. No, that's I thought it said, okay, this server's running, this one's running. I mean, they're still within the first minute of running, so maybe they're not quite serving yet. Let's give them just another second. This is some of the fastest paced content you guys have consumed in the past 20 minutes. We're watching the page not load. Did the server let's see. Let's see. Argo server metric, Argo server. Oh, it changed. Oh no, the external IP. Okay, good, because I configured that. That's right. Well, let's check the logs then. Let's check the logs of this right here. Wait. I have the namespace on there. Usually that's what I forget. This is not one of the servers. That's why. Okay. I was doing watch, so oops. There we go. Failed to rsync revoked tokens. Retrying again in 1 minute. Right. You're right. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna see if there's a Google for this. I think that's was this saying is this I don't know what it's trying to connect to. It's trying to connect to something and refusing. This is Argo CD RBAC CM. This is config map. It might be Redis. Oh, okay. So, oh, you know what? Let's kill Redis's pods. You know why I'm saying that? Is if Argo CD installed all new certs, which we already saw because I refreshed the web browser and it made me say accept to the self-signed certs again, maybe Redis got new certs as well. That's what I'm thinking right now. And it hasn't picked up the new certs. That's what I'm thinking. This is either brilliant or stupid. Might be a little bit of both. Right, right. Or they should just be a cache. This is it made me wince too. You just saying that. And usually this is why it makes me wince. Usually you don't have a cache for kicks and giggles. Usually you have a cache for a reason, and usually that reason is that without it, everything would be too slow. And sometimes it can make things burn down. Sure, everything should just be fine. But sometimes they can't handle the extra load like you think they should be able to. But so when you delete it though, Russell, you invalidate all of it. So usually there's a cache miss here and there and it's distributed. It's not every single one, but when you delete it, you say every single query from now on until I've rewarmed it, every query is a cache miss, right? So you do increase the load on whatever backend system is there. I think that's why I would wince. Because, like, in theory, whatever is in the back end there should scale and handle load. I've just seen databases not. Oh, okay. So I've seen caches where it's like this database would burn to the ground if there wasn't a cache in front of it. And so that's where I was going. I was like, oh, that could be a little less funsies than I had originally. I might need to give this a little bit of time. I deleted all. I also deleted. You know what? I didn't delete this one. Maybe I should have deleted this one too. Just in case it comes up, because it shouldn't, though. It shouldn't be a problem, but I will delete that one anyways. We'll give it just a second. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. It should just be one more read replica. Let's actually just check out this. Is everything running? So we have 2 Redises running like expected. We have HA proxy running 2 as expected. Do we need... Wait. This one's still 61 days. The last restart was 58 days ago. I deleted it. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, what did I actually delete? I did Argo CD Redis HA proxy. I didn't actually do the Redis servers. I'm a moron. I'm sorry. I messed that up. Here we go. I'm actually deleting the things that needed deleted this time. I just deleted everything else, and you know what? I did it on purpose. I was testing the resilience of every other piece of pod scheduling we have. If you are, I'm scared of every system in prod. I'm scared of every system in prod. I'm not. No, I don't know. I've made pretty resilient systems. Prod still scares me no matter what. even if it's like super resilient, it always finds a way to bite you. Maybe. All right. Cool. Now do I reboot these now? I'm gonna say no unless if there's a problem. We've only gotten one. The Redis servers aren't online yet, so we need to wait for those. They're not coming back online like I thought they should. Who said we had a highly resilient system here? There it's coming back. It's coming back. One of two ready. No, and you know what? It's actually really good to have people like that on a team because sometimes I'm too slow to do something in production where there's another person that handles it a lot faster. Now, sometimes I think it's good to have both people on the team because like they can play to each other's strength where one person's like no, we absolutely cannot do this, and that saves you. But then there's other times where I've definitely been pushed where like no, this is fine because it's just a cache, and in general I would still be a little shy of doing something like that. But this is where I'm saying I think it's actually good to have both of those, and especially both people respect each other's like no, this is too extreme. It can work out really really well. All right, we have one Redis. Will run one Redis support us? No, I hate Redis. All right, there it is. Redis is up. Redis is going. We are just full on degraded now. This service is done. Let's check these logs again. I always want to do git logs. Like, I really want to do that. All right, all right. This is better. Pub sub connection. So basically, they're using this as a subscription channel, pub sub in Redis. But Redis ping timeout. Oh, that does not look good. Well, we got somewhere. This is progress, but I don't think it's working. And by I don't think, I'm fairly confident here. So it's working. Yes. I don't know Redis really well. I've used it. Let's see, but I like not enough to tell you what this right broken pipe. Wait. So this is an interesting IP address because this is not. The 10.2.2. This is actually at the node layer. That's not part of their. No, maybe it is. Maybe this can be part of their subnet. Okay. So it's having a broken pipe between two of the servers. Let's actually, I guess we need to find out what their IP address is. I don't know who this is. And I don't know who this is. So let's just do this. Okay, so let's see. The 10.11.10.111.52.3 is this Redis HA proxy. Oh, did we restarted those, didn't we? We restarted those. Do I need to restart them again now, though? Let's see. And this was a 10.2.2.68. I really feel like this is outside the cluster IP range. The 10.2.2.2.68. I'd have to look at my notes. Actually, my notes are right here. I don't believe that that's in the cluster IP range. But it's also not one of the nodes ports either. Interestingly enough. It could be a pods port. I mean, it doesn't have to be the 10.2.2.68 could be a pods IP address. Should we just start by resetting the things behind this Redis proxy? Can we see the Redis instances in the IP? Sure. Here we go. So they are 10.2.2. So let's look at this. This was 2.2.68. 2.2.68 is this one right here. And this is the Argo CD server. So the Argo CD server has a broken pipe to the Redis HA proxy. Should I restart these? These Redis HA proxies? I deleted them first. Maybe I should delete them now that everything else has come up and running? I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, restart it. Okay, yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't know. It's already broken. Why am I sitting here thinking about it? I don't know. This isn't like my production environment's on fire. You know, it's still serving everything, which is the greatest thing. It's still working. It's just not working. Delete Argo CD Redis in Argo CD. Okay, I get it. You're wondering if it's like, I was actually wondering this too. Like, this was okay originally. That we didn't have this one pending. Now, what I can do, and I thought about doing, is we can untaint the control plane node, and we can run workloads on it. And then we'll have our 3 replicas. Yeah, honestly though, and I don't know how Argo CD has configured HA proxy, but it should be smart enough to stop sending traffic to a broken one. So really, it shouldn't be. I agree with that. All right, let's check this. Let's check it. Come on. Come on, load. No. We'll check the logs of the pods again. Pod logs. Mid to low availability proxy. Sounds like a proxy I wrote. What are you going to call this? A high availability proxy? No, I think I'm going to say mid availability proxy. No guarantees here. Come on. All right, let's see. All right, should we just delete these things, the Dex server and the application server? They're the only old things left. The free spirit availability proxy. These are the only two things left. I can hit these again. Just to make sure that they're picking up the latest and greatest. Also, it will clear their logs. Let's take a look. All right, still broken. Let's get those logs. Actually, I don't know what to get the logs of because I just deleted them. All right. This one. Wait. Did I just go to the website before it was ready? Is it all ready now? No, not already. But it's not complaining about anything. It's happy. Let's check the other one. All this freed spiritedness is annoying. Can I port forward and test? Absolutely. You're just saying port forward to the Argo CD server? I'm assuming that's where I would port forward to. I just thought I'd see some logs. I don't know what else I would see from it. Or are you saying port forward to something else and see that? I'm actually gonna delete this. This Dex server. Can you port forward and test? Yeah, that port 8080 port. No, into the server directly, or just SSH curled against the port. Okay, yeah, I can do that. All right, so we need to. Oh, hopefully I didn't. Hopefully these aren't minimal containers, or else this. I'm just going to exec in and see if that works out. Let's get the pods. All right, kubectl exec dash it. We'll just pick this one. Dash in Argo CD. Must specify at least one command for the container. Oh, we want to do bin bash. I'm guessing. Okay, cool. Do we have curl? Help! Help's not found. Yeah, it seems to be okay, so maybe this wasn't actually as helpful as I thought it was going to be. What else could we do here then? There's not much on this container. Let's port forward. The pod seems healthy. The logs seem healthy. The service seems down. Actually, kubectl get svc. The IP address is the right one. Beautiful. Let's port forward. Kubectl port forward. And that's just a pod, right? It's pod. Do I have a pod? Yes, I do. Oh, wait. I know. One second. Oh, I don't need to put pod in there. Okay, port. And I need to give it a port, right? So we wanted 8080. And we'll just map that to 8080. What do you mean that pod's not found? Oh, I did the wrong namespace. I should have just changed it in my config. All right, so we are port forwarding now. So now let's go localhost 8080. Localhost 8080. All right. Advanced. Well, we're getting a cert. I'm actually whoa. We're getting a cert here. Right? This is a good thing. Accept the risk and continue. What? What? Why is 10 dot what? Why is my service not running? Oh, interesting. This happens some. All right, so that means we have a problem with our service. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. You know what this means I have a problem with? Metal LB. Is it metal system? Metal LB system. All right. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. That probably really isn't good. That's probably actually really bad. You were the chosen one, Argo CD. So it's actually the load balancer. Yeah, I need to get off. I need to go do some stuff. Not Thursday, not this Saturday, but next week. So what I'm going to do is this week I'm going to release my video probably on Friday. They seem to do well on Friday. Probably on Friday about my next Rust class. I'm actually basically done editing it. It's ready to go. So I'm going to do my next Rust class on Friday. And on Friday, I'm going to invite people on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And basically, I'm going to do the rest of the introduction level classes over the next couple of weeks. Now, not all the videos will come out, but right with them. But the nice thing is, what I really liked about it is I can answer questions in my videos that people have. It can help guide what gets into those videos, and I really like that idea. So like, yeah, so yeah, Thursday we can fix this, and then Saturday I'm not sure what we're doing, but otherwise I'm gonna work on the null cloud. If we have nothing else to do, I have a lot of stuff I'd like to do on the null cloud anyways, so we'll just work on that or Legion. I've been wanting to put some more work into Legion as well, or assembly line. I have so much work to do. It will be whoever joins, they get to vote on what we do and what we have fun doing. So thanks for joining. I super appreciate the feedback and the support. I have fun doing this. I hope that it's valuable to other people. And so the feedback on how I could actually, streamline and make it more valuable to people with the amount of time that I do have is super awesome. So I appreciate it. See you, everyone.